Alright, hey, what's up, YouTube? Anyway, before I forget, I was, just got through reading the story, the Carl Weber book, and forgot to tell you what I was smoking. Smoking my George Jensen, in it, Stonehaven. And the only reason I'm smoking Stonehaven is because someone gifted me some. And I have a couple of flakes in the jar. And as you can kind of see, my table out here, what I'm doing. These here, this is OxiClean. I got some bits that this is off Marksman that I'm cleaning right now. I already threw a sand on it, got the char off the top. This is, I threw a light sand on it. All the markings are damn near gone off it, but it's a Marksman Captain. So this one's going to turn out well. And this is the bit for it. It was like green. Still got a lot of scrubbing to do on that. These here are squid fishers. I got 2 stems in here soaking for these 2 pipes. And then these I'm going to clean up and buff them for him. He just has so many, you know, if you've seen the video. This is a pipe I started making about 9 months ago. Maybe 9 months, maybe 10 months ago. I started making this pipe. I drilled it and all that, and it's roughed in right now. This stem, I actually bought a old corn cob, and it had a band on it, and it had this big bit. It's like saddle bit. And I used a stem for that. I still got work to do on that, but this is the one I'm working on here for myself. Just, man, I'd love to work with some pipe makers for a while. But anyway, this one's mine. This one I gotta tighten the stem up on my Savinelli. It's real loose. I know it'll tighten up when I smoke it, which I'm probably gonna put some beeswax on it and then smoke it. I haven't smoked this pipe yet since I bought it, so I know that's why. It wasn't loose when I got it. It was a little loose, but I think I'm just going to put some beeswax on here, smoke it, and I know it'll tighten up as soon as the wood swells on it. So my Savinelli I brought out here to play with. I put the rubber bit on there. This pipe is in excellent shape. 320 KS. You probably can't see the marking on there, but... And so I'm out here just playing. This one is an old France pipe. It's not a ROP, but I bought this. I'm going to fix this one up. The stem on this, I believe, is cracked. Yeah, it's cracked to about right there. So I'm going to cut this off and then use this stem, clean this stem up, and then this will be smokable. Clean this up. And then I'm just going to clean that up, clean that up. These are all squid fishers. But basically, I got 2,000 grit, and I'm going at this stem after it's soaked. It's getting there. It just takes a long time, so I'm not going to bore you with this. But 2,000 grit and sand, eventually it'll come clean. But there's no markings on this stem or anything, so I ain't got to worry about replacing or taking any off. Been a while since I've done a shop video, but keep dipping it in here in the OxiClean. Here's the 2 stems. See how that shit just... See how it's just... comes right off of there. It soaks up, but these are not socks I'm wearing. I turned them into rags when they get a little older. Okay, so I'll talk to you in a little bit. Cart my YouTubers around. How about that? So here's this now. This all shined up. Maybe I could put it over here. It'll be a little bit better with the lighting. It's a little bit better. Like I said, this is the a Marksman. A Marksman Captain. Sometimes there's little smears on there, but that's wax, and when you smoke it, it'll wipe it down. It'll just make it very nice again. But so this one's very nice. I love the grain in this. This is Algerian briar. And in the book I'm reading, it gets into the different briars. This is a stem. It's still got the stem polish on there. I'm waiting for it to dry. So back to you in a minute. Okay, so now took Squid Fisher 99's bits out of here, scrubbed them up real good. They are good to go. Here's one. And here's the other one. Let them soak, and in OxiClean sanded them down, soaked them, sanded them down. So here's the two stems there. These two stems here go with these two pipes. Here's the bit for a clean sock here. Clean bit, a clean sock for this bit is for the Marksman. The Marksman Captain that I had just showed you. Bits just take so much time. I have a, what do you call that compound, the two compounds, one's red and one's the other. Anyway, I got that, but I just ain't got the setup ready on that. I'm sure that would make really light work of a lot of this stem work. I'm gonna put this right here, dragging y'all around with me. See that nice swivel I got on there? Okay, yeah, whoop. Saved you a little bit of twirl. Saved you a little bit of twirl when I put you up against my jacket there. Okay. Usually I'll put a little tiny bit of carnauba wax and buff out the stem a little tiny bit, and then gives it a nice protection. Especially if they're being stored and not smoked. You know, like I've told a lot of people, I do this for the investment. All the pipes I have are pretty much in excellent shape. There may be a little tiny bit of work that needs to be done, someone with a real keen eye, and then, you know, if I was ever to sell them, they can do that. But for the most part, they're ready to smoke. And I'll buff this out again, but I'll show you real quick before I buff it out again, just so we don't run the video long. Old marksman, old marksman. So it definitely pays off. Like I said, I'm gonna run it on the buffer again, but it's definitely, I love these older pipes. I mean, all of you know, gray bows, yellow bowls, Weber's, all the older pipes. I mean, especially when you get them in good shape. Them being 60 something years old, even older than that, and them being still in good shape or bringing them back to life. There she is, old marksman. Later, YouTube.